I'm Christa Branson, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
I put on for my city, yeah, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching out to the far nooks and crannies of our country, and we're finding rising stars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, I don't know what happened in 2023, but volleyball has made its way to the forefront of this show. We have been giving it to y'all left and right. And one more again, we are back on the volleyball courts between the lines with assistant volleyball coach, recruiting coordinator, and traveler in her personal time. We'll talk about that a little bit too. But we got SMU's finest assistant coach, Christa Branson, in the building. How are you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Oh, doing Sunday, good, Coach. Day. Yeah, we doing good. We get the opportunity to keep growing. We at home right now. SMU right down the street. You know what I'm saying? This is a DFW streaming show, streaming channel, podcast, whatever you want to call it. So I'm feeling pretty good by now. And in case you don't notice, if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, a true Louisiana, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the head coach, the architect, the guru, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, B. Jones, but whenever I see the initials SMU, it takes me back 20 years to the college days, and man, their parties used to be off the chain, but it is not about me. I don't think you're supposed to say that, KT. I think it's not about me. You
want to be known for.
Well, B. Jones, they threw good parties. I want to give them props. It was like 20 years ago, too, man. So it's all about education and all that good stuff now, though, B. Jones. So let's go.
The Pony Express. You remember them days, KT?
We don't want to talk about that, then, B. Jones, do we? We don't want to talk about that.
I'm forgetting about that.
Yeah. All right, well, check this out. Let's pay the bills before we get to Coach Branson's amazing story. If this is your first time watching the channel, again, I would like to say thank you. We appreciate the clicks. We appreciate the views. Please stay and watch the whole program, as it goes a long way to help this channel. And we got to ask one quick favor of you. In order for us to continue this amazing momentum of 2023, Season 3 has been on and popping. KT and I have celebrated over 300 episodes, but we need to keep growing, and we need your love. We need your support, and we need it all to start right here in the DFW area. Coach Branson, I heard it's like 8.5 million in the DFW area. We can get at least what, 1 or 2 million? One or two of them million. That's what I'm saying. So it's on y'all, SMU, to change the culture. On the count of 3, we are going to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, so this show can go viral. Coach Branson, y'all ready to rock? They locked in with us?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, let's pony up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family, and we don't mean that. We don't mean that jokingly. You are now officially part of our family if you subscribe to our channel. We don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family members, and so now, welcome to your newest play cousins. But without further ado, oh my goodness, Coach Branson, what position did you play when you played volleyball?
I was a libero in college.
I knew it. I knew you was going to say you was. So y'all, she was the one out there wearing the off-color jersey. All right. So now we got to, liberos is a defensive mastermind. So I got to see how you maneuver through this conversation with Kevin. All right. Here we go. Coach Branson, welcome to the Sports Life Talk. Initiation.
All right, B. Jones, before we get going, we got to sound the alarms, man. We forgot to do that part.
I don't know. Do we have an alarm? Do we have an official?
Yeah, it's way better than what he just did, so just forgive him. This is a nomination episode, so shout out to Coach Taryn Parker, who nominated Coach Branson. Go check out her episode, and volleyball at Lake Highlands, too, so shout out to Lake Highlands. So, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. I thought about this. I went through my artists on Apple Music. I got Quinn 92. Awesome. Rihanna just did the halftime show. Amazing. Love her. Lizzo. I got some Dua Lipa. And last but not least, a little old school. I can't go without saying Usher.
Oh, these are my confessions.
Love some Usher.
You said Quinn 92 though?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Quinn 92? I've never heard of Quinn 92.
Oh man,
is that a girl or boy?
Yeah. It's a dude. He actually, one of my players introduced me to him, and just like good sing along in the car, good stuff. Yeah. You guys will like
it. Now, is it R&B? Is it pop 40? I mean, what kind of music is it?
Like pop-ish, pop alternative a little. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to put that in the playlist just to check them out. Put on that Quinn 92 radio on Apple to see if I can hear some good some gems in there. All right, KT.
All right. So, Coach, for the top 5, we like to rank you, and the highest you can get is 5. But like 2023 has been good for us, so I've been pretty generous. And depending on how we go back and we listen to the Quinn 92, it could change. So, B. Jones, for right now, we're going to give her 8. Give her 8. But if we go and listen to that, but we listen to it, B. Jones, we're going to take it down to a 6.5.
All right, so Quinn 92 got a lot of pressure riding on that. So
I'm feeling confident. I'm good.
All right, so you know what? But based off the other 4, though, KT, Dua Lipa, Usher, the list was. I'm assuming the best with Quinn 92. So
okay, so we're gonna step it up a little bit then. So it could go up to 10 if we like it. It can go down to 6.5 or it can go up to 10. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'd probably go with Black Widow. Had to pick a female here because I'm all about female superheroes, and man, I just think she's legit, and I like her look. To be honest, I'm all about the all black. She just looks good and does good things. I mean, how could I not pick her?
She rocks that black.
No,
yeah, she does.
We appreciate it,
Coach. How we looking at our black, Coach? I
think all 3 of us look great.
Hey, you got on the black. Hey, blackout. Sound the alarm again, KT.
Well, B. Jones, anytime that we can talk about Scarlett Johansson, too, that's always a good thing on the show, right?
It's a plus. It's a plus.
All right, Coach. So since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I really like, do you guys ever listen to Andy Grammer?
Yes.
Okay. His Good to Be Alive. Man, I love that song. Just makes me happy.
I'm going to tell you something. I was just about to say, if you are ever sad and you need just something to cheer you up, put on Andy Grammer. I don't know who write his music, but the dude he never has a negative thing to say. He gonna make you look at the bright side of life.
Just makes me feel happy. I like it.
Happy music.
Yeah, I need to go listen to that too then, because B. Jones,
he got 3 national hits though, KT. He got 3 top 100 hits in his under his belt, so he certified.
Yeah, but I trust Coach's taste more than yours, so I'll take her word for it. All right, so if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
To me, this is like the easiest question in the world. Like, it has to be Kobe Bryant. I mean, if you have watched the Redeem Team and don't think this, then I don't understand. I'm confused. He's amazing. Man, I just want to shadow him and learn from him, his work ethic, his drive. Wow. Like, it's crazy what he has accomplished, and I just think it'd be amazing to just
did you fall in love with Kobe when he was alive and kind of playing, or was it after his career, or did you really learn about him after his untimely death?
Man, when he was alive, I think like I knew he was good, and basketball is not my sport. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's fun to watch, but I was like, yeah, he's really good. Might be the best. I don't know. And then after, he passed away, and then hearing more about his story, and it was like, wow, this dude's legit. And then watching the game team, I was just like, it made me sad that I didn't, jump on the Kobe train before a little bit.
Our journey is very similar. Our journey is very similar with that. I 100% understand that.
All right, so if you hit that subscribe button or think about doing so, please do leave us your top 5, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. On behalf of the SLT Nation, we want to welcome Coach Branson to the family. So, B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, man.
Hey, Coach Branson, welcome to the family. Our newest play cousin. We so excited. You know what this means, KT? We got to go to some volleyball games, man, especially at SMU. I got to get in there and get dirty. I don't know. I might jump out there and get spiked on myself, because I've seen some highlights of the SMU volleyball team, and they flying high, brother. Them girls can go. I'm telling you, that is a serious, legitimate problem, and the volleyball sport has so much athletic. It's funny you say you didn't play basketball, or you don't know basketball as much, is because, like, to me, volleyball players and basketball players have a very similar skill set. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the same athletic tools or athleticism is used. But let's start your journey. Let's talk about your volleyball journey. So when did you start playing volleyball, and when did you fall in love with the game?
So funny story. I actually, growing up, I was like girly girl, did not want to play sports. Just really liked playing with dolls and dressing up, and then got to 7th grade when like school sports were a big deal. And I remember my parents were like, Christa, you have to try out. Like, sports are good for you. You're going to meet friends. You're going to do all this good stuff. And I remember volleyball was just the first sport that you could try out for, because it was the fall. And so they made me try out for volleyball. And I remember I cried like every day for 2 weeks because I did not want to play. And I never would have thought that the start of that journey would turn into, man, this is my passion, and I don't ever want to leave volleyball. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And so I went and I played through college, and my college coach actually was like, Christa, you're going to be a coach. And I was like, no, I'm not. And graduated from college, and I got out in the real world for 2 years. And I remember I went back to my college coach's office. I sat down in her chair, and I was like, okay, you're right. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get into coaching. And man, I just never looked back, and I love it. It's amazing. It's the best job in the entire world.
Really?
Yes, hands down.
So is it more of the sport of volleyball, or do you just, your personality naturally connects as a coach, right? Because coaching, I don't know, maybe they chose a 5-letter word to probably stand for something that's the size of a chapter in a dictionary, a chapter in an encyclopedia of what a coach does. I mean, it behooves me at how much coaches have to be moms, dads, counselors, you know what I mean? Best friends, teachers. I mean, it doesn't matter. And that's not even talking about the wins and the losses, right? So with that being said, which part of it connected to you the most? Was it being the coach, or I just love being around the game of volleyball?
I love being around the game of volleyball, and the sport is amazing. Training, playing games, it's awesome. But the reason why I love it so much is, man, just being in a relationship with my athletes. It's awesome. I started coaching in high school and then moved up to the college space. And I remember thinking, in the 4 years that I played college, it's just such a transformative time of your life. Those 4 to 5, sometimes even 6 years, right? Yep. And man, I just thought, if I didn't have the people in my life that I had then, like, who knows where I would be. And I've been so blessed by some of those people, and I want to be that person for somebody else. I want to be able to be a mentor and walk alongside my athletes in their transformative time of their life in college, and celebrate with them on the highs and be with them on the lows, and get to do that through the sport of volleyball is really cool.
Well, people ask all the time, why did you guys start doing this show? They ask, what does Sports Life Talk mean? And you just kind of put it in a synopsis, right? Yeah, it's sports, but the culture of sports, what sports does to the community, what it does to individuals, what it teaches you, what it brings into our society is so much bigger than a scoreboard or a stat sheet, right? So in your own opinion, what motivates you? Like what gets you up? What grinds your gears? What gets you excited about this game so much?
I think it goes back to the people. Man, seeing people's growth is amazing. Like to see people come into your program with a certain set of skills, both in volleyball and outside of volleyball, right? Who they are as a person, and then to watch them grow through a week, a month, a year to 4 years and see like, look how much better you got in this skill set. Like, look how much higher you're touching, how much harder you're hitting that ball, how many more balls you're digging off the ground. Look how much you've transformed as a human, like how you can speak well in front of others, how you can lead your teammates, and how you can be involved in the community, and how you treat others and love others because you have been a teammate to others. You've been through hard things, you've celebrated together. There's just so much growth that happens, and that is what motivates me and gets me up in the morning, is that I don't want to miss it. Like, I have to see that.
Well, Coach, volleyball is a very unique sport. I think women's sports does this much better than men's sports, but every single play counts, right? In football, somebody runs 4 yards. If they truck somebody, they get up and celebrate, right? But sometimes it's just a normal play. In basketball, it's just a normal layup. We executed, nobody celebrates. You watch a women's volleyball game, every point is celebrated. They spike it, they going back to the middle. So the first question I got is, what in the heck are they saying to each other when they go into that circle after they celebrate? And the second question is that the game is so back and forth, right? It's like a team could just take off and get 6 or 7 points, and you got to have a certain level of mental adversity to overcome that and to come right back out and be like, hey, we just lost 6 points. We're going to get them 6 points back. Or we lost the first 2 games. We still got to win these next 3 games to win this ball match, this matchup. So talk to me at first. What is said in that little circle when all those girls huddle up? And then tell me, how do you coach that adversity?
Man, you're so right that volleyball, every point is a big deal, and it happens fast. Like, every rally is about 20 seconds long, and there's a point to every rally. So we do get super hyped, and, the girls will come to the middle, and a lot of times it's, getting in the middle and just reassuring that, dude, you're freaking awesome. Like, or just celebrating the play. And if it's, if we did just lose a couple of points in a row, maybe it's getting into the middle and saying, this is how we're going to get the next 6 points. Like, it's just a little bit of a reset, and I love it. And a big part of, volleyball to me is the ultimate team sport. You cannot play it by yourself. So a lot of that is getting everybody on the same page, making sure that you're ready to go for that next rally. And then momentum. Yeah, volleyball is a game of momentum, man. Like, you got to keep the energy on your side of the court. If you don't have energy and you just lost 6 points, then you're probably not going to get the next 6. So I think it's just all be on the same page.
Now, I hate to use my platform to preach the gospel of women's sports, but to me, it just seems like you guys are so underappreciated. No matter what the sport is, why aren't people packing out these volleyball arenas? And why should an average sports fan like myself, who gets up on Sundays, watch football, who's watching basketball, and even forcing themselves to watch baseball, why should they grow and tune into the game of women's volleyball?
Man, I truly, truly think that volleyball is, it is the next big thing in women's sport, right? So I will say in the next 10 years, it will be the premier women's sport. I believe that, deep down in my soul, I believe that. And I think that volleyball is just newer in terms of some other women's sports, but it is growing so fast at the youth level. It's crazy, man. I was just recruiting last weekend, and to see all of these teams, and it's like, man, when I was playing in the youth like in my youth age, not many of these girls played volleyball. And there's just so much more now, and so many like truly athletic girls playing volleyball. It's exciting. The sport's getting faster. It's more exciting to watch. So I'm excited to see the growth. And honestly, being at SMU, Dallas is where it's freaking at. Like, Dallas is the mecca of volleyball. Youth volleyball is the best in Dallas. It's better than anywhere in the country, and we get to watch it in our backyard. It's amazing. I'm super grateful. Here at SMU, I'm going to give a shout out to our fans. They're amazing. This past fall, we actually broke the attendance record for volleyball at SMU twice. So, I mean, it's growing, and people want to see it, and we're excited to show it to them.
Well, you touched on the last question, and I'm super excited to talk about this one because I don't know. One day, me and Kevin, we plan to get out there on the road and just be hitting the trails and seeing every college and high school and meeting people all over this country. You know, we got that up on our vision board, but you're actually living that dream. Now, the question is, though, is how do you find that balance? Because anybody that's following you at Christa Branson on IG, on Twitter, they can tell, like, the family is it. Like, your why is very evident. You do this to take care of your family, and you put pictures out, you put the names out, but then you also, in the next post, you got 25 cities that you go visit in the next 6 or 7 months. I mean, how do you balance that thin line of family in the game that you love?
I just think it's super important to be all in and be where your feet are. And I have a super supportive family. My husband's amazing and allows me to do this as my passion. And I get to work with people that support me as a mom and a husband and love up on my family as well. So I feel very valued in that and supported to just be able to go for both and show my son that you can do anything if you just work for it.
Well, I tell you, your feet are firmly planted in an SMU, and I'm about to plant my feet somewhere firmly that Kevin won't like. Coach Branson, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I sure have.
All right, so the rules are very simplistic, very simple. Both of us will pitch a scenario or kind of an idea, a concept. You select one of those. That host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And, of course, round 3 is a tiebreaker, which we do something very, very, very unique here on this platform, all right? Kevin, who's the defending champ, man? I forgot. We took a couple of days off here, so it doesn't matter. You go first, KT.
No, it matters because I won the last one. It was a nice try.
I'm not sure about that. But okay.
Stop playing. All right, Coach. Would you rather have a shoe made by Nike named after you and the proceeds go to multiple volleyball scholarships in your name, or have a award named after you, a legacy award takes over for a long time and you're going to be a trailblazer, right? Maybe it's to help someone with the stipend so that they can travel and fulfill their dreams with their family. I don't know. Whatever you want that award to be about and what you want it to stand for. But it's a legacy award.
Ooh, man. I don't think I feel important enough to have an award named after me, and I'm really trying to up my sneaker game, so I'm going to say the Nike shoe.
You know what? Normally I give you a X for saying something like that, but that was a good answer. But I'm still giving you an X. All right.
He still did it. I know that he wasn't going to do it. He still did it. Please remember that, Coach, on the next one.
All right, round number 2. Let's go.
All right. Would you rather host your own food show where you travel the world, interviewing athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or would you like to travel around filming a YouTube volleyball series where you get to teach celebrities the game of volleyball on the courts?
The first one, easy.
What? You don't want to go Kevin Hart and teach Kevin Hart how to play volleyball and go around the country?
Hilarious. He had me at food, I'm going to be honest.
Ah, Texas folks. All right, here we go.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This episode doesn't just, cut the cake because that's what it's about, food, right? What's your favorite food, Coach?
Oh, I like everything. I'm really into sushi right now, though. Man,
Okay,
sushi.
I can dig sushi. All right, Kevin, round 3. Let's go.
I know. I'm feeling so good, B. Jones. Round 3. So we have a segment on our show which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central right here on this YouTube channel where B. Jones presents The Drop. So whatever shoe is coming out on the weekend that he feels that everyone needs to cop, he puts it up. So for this question, Coach, B. Jones will give you a shoe. I will give you a shoe. Whichever shoe you pick, that host gets that point. So if you can do us a favor, Coach, count us down from 3.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Coach, the SMU blue. You could throw some red laces in this joint, be courtside, you know.
But yeah, just when you're not wearing your SMU clothes, though, you know, you can kind of like venture out a little bit. You rock something like this.
You're not going to like me very much, but I'm got to go with Kevin's.
Oh, my
It doesn't matter if he liked you or not, Coach. I love you. You my music. Thank you, Coach. Once again, I am able to don the belt and still champion of championship rounds thanks to Coach Branson. Thank you so much, Coach.
Well, you know what?
That was a sweep.
Yeah, it was a sweep. It was a sweep.
You didn't get a point,
you know, I think Houston or Tulane or somebody got to come to SMU and play. So I don't know. I got to figure out one of my Louisiana schools to come here and take care of this lightweight. No, I'm just messing with y'all.
I basically aced you, right?
What are you talking about, dude?
I aced
what are you talking about?
Championship rounds. You didn't score anything. I just hit it and you tried to swing and you whiffed.
Wait till I talk to the TCU volleyball coach. All right, here we go.
Hold up, before you go, hold on. After you ace them,
we need to get the head coach.
Have a little dance. You got to do like a little dance or something after you ace them. Just
he's rubbing it in real good. He rubbing it. When is your head coach? We're gonna get your head coach on this show so I can win one. You know what I mean? All right, Coach Branson. The title of the show is You Got Next. Now, in your own words, you got to tell us, what does the future hold for Christa Branson?
Man, right now, I talked about this earlier, but just being where my feet are, and I want to be the best assistant coach and recruiting coordinator at SMU that I can be. I'm loving Dallas. My family loves it here. And hopefully, if I'm doing my best at what I'm doing now, the future could hold, anything. We'll see where it takes me. And we'll see.
If someone offered you like a head coaching job, say at a high school, would you be opposed to that? Would you be open to that, or is that just you got people watching this? You prefer not to speak on anything other than SMU volleyball?
I am really, really happy where I'm at. I really do. I enjoy coaching college and being with those girls during that. I mean,
all right, awesome.
Yeah, you trying to get a set with B. Jones. Do you have any shout outs you want to give, Coach?
Yes, I would love to. Shout out to my amazing husband, Alex. So supportive. Couldn't do any of this without you. My son, Bishop, and he's 3. He supports me in everything, and I love it. My why I want to be so good. And shout out to my staff at SMU, my head coach, Sam. Thankful that you're giving me an opportunity. And my previous head coach that I worked for at West Texas A&M, Kendra Potts, taught me so much and a huge part of my growth. And I'm really, really thankful for her as well.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
I would like to give the game ball to associate head coach Casey Shingler for volleyball at UT San Antonio.
Ooh, UTSA. That's right down the street, too. All right, Casey Sangler. Is that what you said? Singular. Shingler. All right, gotcha. Yeah. Shingler. All right. Well, Coach Shingler, you're officially on the clock Hopefully you got better taste in shoes. We're gonna be reaching out to you, but Coach Coach Branson, like he give me one more hard time. I'm gonna get him when he comes to the game. Hey, Coach Branson, you're fearless, you're amazing, you're transcendent, you are a trailblazer. Hey, you also a family person who's warm. I can feel the love emitting off you. I love your vibrations. So, Coach Christa Branson, you got next. All right, Sports Life Talk Nation. We have done it again. We appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out with us, rocking with us. Just as a few reminders, if you are here 30 minutes later, please smash that subscribe button. Help these brothers out. Help us to continue this amazing mission that we have. Our journey wouldn't be possible without any of you guys. Also, Kevin and I, we just for fun, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Come be a part of that show. It is sports. It is life. It's pop culture. We create the content, the community, and the conversation. So come hang out with us and be a part of that show on Wednesday night when volleyball ain't going down, of course. And I don't know, Kev. I'm smiling, but I'm hurting inside right now, right? So I'm going to let you, what am I missing? Oh, IG? We can come visit us on IG at Sports Life Talk. Yeah, we everywhere at Sports Life Talk. So I don't know, Kevin.
Yeah, and normally when you feel pain, B. Jones, I want to feel it too, but not today, man. I could care less. Thank you so much, Coach, for rocking with us. We really appreciate it. We can't wait to come check y'all out at SMU, where I used to party all the time, B. Jones.
Hey, if you was a true teammate, after every show, you would huddle, give me those positive inspirations that she talked about. But as y'all see, I get it rubbed into me. Hey, these are my confessions. Coach, you are the truth. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, DFW, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, it's a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.